How's it going, everyone? It's your bro, JMO, and I have just finished watching the entire Nintendo Direct Mini that dropped this morning, and I'm ready to go over the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition bit again. Let's go ahead and get going. We know the beginning, Bionis versus Mechonis, which, by the way,
long ago,
looks so freaking good.
Two great titans came into existence.
That shot right there. That shot right there with the Bionis.
And the Mechonis.
That was so crisp.
The titans were locked in a timeless battle.
By the way, how do you miss a titan's head?
At
Like, you were
last,
aiming way too high if you're even gonna miss
only
a
their
titan.
lifeless corpses
As
remained.
slow as your movement is. Okay, so something that I kind of feared before. This is important. The music is definitely remixed. I'm not sure if all of it is. But I hope they do it justice. So far, Engage the Enemy sounds enhanced. I don't...
Huh? In the sky!
I don't see any problem with Engage the Enemy so far.
It's a... Mechon!
Commence the assault on Bionis.
It just sounds better overall.
It's the only sword that's effective against the Mechon armor. If we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Hang on, I want to stop and... Okay, I got to take a look at Ryan and Dunban. So, their eyes... I was going to say that they both kind of look the same, but the thing is, they kind of all look the same in the original, so not much to gripe about there. Dunban looks good, as I said before.
No! It'll kill you! Shulk!
There was something strange. It was as if I could see
Just the whole shot looks so good.
into the future. I know you won't believe this.
Overall, the game looks much more vibrant. It looks more saturated than the original. And I don't know if I actually like that. Because the game's atmosphere overall is pretty solemn. So, I don't know. They're gonna have to really sell. I feel like they're just gonna have to really sell the overall feel of the game. So, we'll see if it works. I have my doubts.
Shulk can see the future.
I didn't know you could do that.
It's not me.
Also, hang on.
I didn't
Charlotte looks great.
know you could do that.
Charlotte looks fantastic.
It's not me. It's the power of the Monado.
And also, yeah, just like I was expecting, I mean, if they use the exact same camera like movements that they did in the original, it's going to look so good with the graphics that they have now. And absolutely, yeah, of course I was right.
And so it begins. The resurrection of
Okay,
the
hang on. Cigar planes. It looks like we've got those item orbs. I really hope it's like Xenoblade 2, where you can just kind of pick stuff up. I'm hoping that's the
And
case.
so it begins.
Okay, so that we just saw a bit of the Nopon village.
Resurrection.
There was it's been a while. I forget what that place is called. There's Machna, the bridge of
Of the
Machna.
Bionis.
Nothing really much to see here. I feel like it's important to note
And
that
so
Charlotte has a
it
cap,
begins. The resurrection of the Bionis.
which you'll see later. They show fashion gear.
The future I see. It isn't set.
This is huge. But I'm gonna skim over it. Because if you've played Xenoblade 2 all the way through, you'll know why that's important. Especially if you've played Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2 all the way through, you'll know why that is important. And I'm not spoiling anything.
So I can use this power to change.
Also, by the way, hold up. Where are you?
The future I see. It isn't set.
The Emperor. He strangely looks super... Out of all the characters shown in this trailer, he probably looks the most close to his original design, which is not bad. He looks great. And also, Melia. She looks marvelous. Can't wait to see her in the whole game, and DLC. Jeez.
I can use this power to change.
Also, yes, this shot right here actually puts to rest any fears I had about expression in Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. That is one fierce Fiora.
The future.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
I know
what
those
I intend
eyes
to
are just
do.
going to be so expressive across the board. And I hope they capitalize on that.
It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph.
I'm glad that they didn't show any more story content beyond that point, because that's like about halfway through the, like, that last bit was about the halfway point of the game, I think. Also, okay, so Future Connected. I need to stop now. So Future Connected, I don't know what it's going to connect to. I can go ahead and tell you now, it can't possibly be connected to Xenoblade 2. So it leaves me curious and hopeful. Overall, I can say from the music, just the overall atmosphere of the music right now, serious Torna vibes, which leaves me very excited because the music in Torna was phenomenal. And if they have a new battle theme for this area, for this DLC, like in Torna, and it bops as much as Torna, that is going to be phenomenal. Yes, like that is absolute Torna vibes. Hold up, okay, hang on. We gotta freeze frame right here. So right off the bat, what the heck, Melia? Wild difference in look, the braid, the outfit. She looks amazing, but I do wonder if that is gear specific to the DLC, or if it is fashion gear that you can just obtain throughout the game. My guess is this is specific to the DLC. And also Shulk. He looks strangely younger. I think it's the nose. I don't know why. And of course, new gear. Wildly different clothing overall. I will say, funny enough, it's a far more relaxed look that makes him look like a more generic JRPG protagonist. I'm even getting a little bit of a, like, the Xenoblade 1 meets Xenoblade 2. If you, like, right in the middle, that's where I feel like his clothing design looks. And of course, we can't just not talk about his new Monado, but we'll get to that in a second because it shows a much better painting of that.
If the capital is on the shoulder, there
Also, is that a new weapon for Melia?
If the capital
Yeah, that looks like a new staff.
is on the shoulder,
Also, Telethia. That's what's weird to me. Spoilers, never mind.
there are people
Telethia ain't weird at all. Psh, it's absolutely reasonable that a Telethia is here in the post-game.
there. I thought you'd want to go.
This looks really... I don't know what I think about this. No pawn. Okay.
The
Is it- no,
ultimate
wait,
version
wait,
of a
wait.
modern classic, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
On Nintendo Switch,
Okay,
the
okay.
classic, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. On Nintendo Switch, the game looks better.
This... Hold up.
The game looks better.
Okay. So, just in the beginning of this, we see a lot happening. First of all, party gauge is reduced in size so that it fits in the screen a lot more conveniently. A lot of things actually have been sized down, which is good. Take note of the break gauge, some of the debuffs, the portraits overall. They're reduced in size. I've seen people already give comments about how much they like the UI of the arts down here. Personally, I think it could use some work. Like I said, the overall feel of Xenoblade Chronicles is very somber. So this UI doesn't exactly support that. What the profiles over here do, but not this down here, not the arts. If any of you follow the development of Guilty Gear Strive, you'll know the feel that I'm getting. That's the original UI design in the, I guess, early builds of Guilty Gear Strive. You will know it's like the exact same feel that I'm getting. It's just incredibly basic. So the fact that it is incredibly basic and doesn't match the somber feel of Xenoblade Chronicles, that's what I don't like about this, and I hope this is changed. Let's see everything else here. We see Ryan with the debuff. It looks like something's been increased. It's been a while since I've played Xenoblade Chronicles proper. I don't know what this is. So clearly, we just saw at the very here. I'll pop back a little bit.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. On Nintendo
Right,
Switch,
he's gonna swing.
the game looks better.
All right, so that was Stream Edge, and that's what applied break. What I find interesting is that there's this book icon, which I think means it has something to do with the art leveling, which you get by finding these manuals that allow you to read up and increase your arts, the effectiveness of your arts. I also like their choice of font. It's sleek, and I like that. So you'll be selecting arts through what looks to be the D-pad on the left side. So you'll be moving, rotating the camera with the right stick, D-pad on the left side, changing target with L and R. Overall, very similar to the Pro Controller on the Wii. Move camera. So what is the right stick going to be used for? That's going to be interesting. It's very curious. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's keep going, though. I think we've got also the targeting for your player, that little diamond-looking thing with the dot in the middle. That's good. Again, the UI overall looks a lot more sleek. The only beef I have with the UI in any capacity right now is just the art selection. Also, it's very nice that it shows you. You can take a look here.
On Nintendo Switch, the game looks better and plays.
There we go, right here. Okay, so you can see right where the Activate Monado bit is. You can see instead of scrolling up and down, this is something that is very important for like the early game, because I got kind of screwed on this part. Not this part specifically, but near the beginning of the game, in your first encounter against your first boss, really, they introduce a chain attack. The fact that they show the chain attack and flee options right there and letting you know that you scroll up and down, that visual indicator is very good. Very good. I'm all about that. Also, notice the orange recharge time around Stream Edge. That was a color that they used very frequently in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and I'm very happy to see it return.
Smoother than ever before. The battle HUD and menu screens are easy to read.
Okay, first of all, we get our first good look at Melia, Dunban, and Sharla. We see them all in their default poses. That's going to look nice. That's good that they show you right there the level, the skill tree options. So it looks very streamlined, which is good.
And easy to use.
Well, let's pop back a little bit more.
The battle HUD and menu screens are easy to read and easy to use.
What was that?
The battle HUD and menu screens are easy to read and
Oh, it shows your gold and I believe the time up in the upper right.
easy to use.
Okay. Whoa. Hold on. This is huge. You got your equipment, okay? Skycap, crest top, all the way down to crest shoes. We've seen this stuff before, along with the gem slots in particular clothing sets. But appearance, it looks as though you can either, if I'm not wrong, you'll see that the appearance, so the weapon, very generic sword icon. So it looks like the weapon you choose is not going to change in appearance. But look at this. So you got head, body, arms, legs, feet. You know that like Pro ZD video where he shows, characters and cutscenes with your chosen gear, or you go to the final boss looking at like this ridiculous clown-looking guy, but that you chose that because it's what maxed out all of the stats. It like had the best options for your stats. What looks like to be the case here is that you can have the best equipment you can find and then still go back and choose what you appear to have. So your appearance is going to change. This is going to make things a heck of a lot easier for people who want to go through the entire game and just record all the cutscenes and story arcs in just the default gear. That's huge. If that's the case, right now they're not showcasing it, but I'm sure they will in the future. Also, you've got your icons up here in the upper right with the complete side profiles. Looks great. I am all about that. Ooh, that was very fast loading time. Also, if you'll notice, again, this game is run off of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 engine, if I'm not wrong.
Menu screens are easy to
and
read
you can
and
see it
easy to
through.
use.
Watch when Shulk changes his. There we go. Did you see that transition between his crest top and the Nopal armor? That like polygon fading. That's the exact kind of transitions that you saw in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 loading times. So definitely a confirmation there. Whew, that was so fast. It loads so fast.
And some of the music has been re-recorded.
Oh yeah, we need to go back
now
to
you
that.
can easy to read and
Music.
easy to use. And some of the music has been re-recorded.
And the music has been one of my fears. Overall, the music sounds great as well. It sounds like a slightly enhanced version of the original. I assume it's live instruments, or they just made their sound fonts incredibly good. So let's keep listening.
Recorded.
Now
Now
you
you
can
can fully
experience.
immerse in the majesty of this vast world.
Melia just looks so good overall.
So if you've played and
Also, their dialogue visuals have been changed. I don't know if that's DLC specific, but I assume it's for both. Both the base game of Definitive Edition and Future Connected. And it looks very good. I think I like it more than the original.
loved the original game, you can not only revisit it,
Whoa, Shulk, whoa, he looking way too eager right now. Wow.
but look forward to one more adventure with Shulk.
All right, there we go. This is what I was talking about. Taking a good look at his Monado, which I don't believe is actually the
I
Monado.
came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Yep. That is definitely a makeshift Monado. We'll see if it has abilities similar to the OG Monado, but that is not an upgrade. I can go ahead and guarantee you that is not an upgrade that of the Monado, like Monado 2. That is not an upgrade. That is a ground up Monado. So I like that. I like the design. It's very steampunk, Xenoblade-esque, Colony 9, your typical Colony 9, Colony 6 stuff.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition launches on May 29th.
Hold on, listen to that
and
music.
you
I
can-
want to
so
pop
if
back a
you've-
bit.
A new
and just listen
story
to more of the
Future
Dark Plains
Connected
remix.
will cap off the main game. So if you've played and loved the original game, you can not only revisit it, but look forward to one more adventure with Shulk.
Good thing I came prepared. We'll probably be needing this.
Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition launches on May 29th, and
The
you can
strings are a lot
pre-purchase the
smoother in
game
this.
starting today. Also, coming on May 29th, the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Works set will pack in a
What does this come with? So it comes with the game, the hardbound art book with slipcase. Whoa.
250-page art book.
Yeah, I'm not that hardcore of a Xenoblade fan. I'm probably just going to get the game. And if I'm already going to be paying for Future Connected, you better... Also, box art, it's the exact same as the original, just with Definitive Edition. I like it. All right, and that's it. Okay, well, that gives us a good idea of a few things to expect in Definitive Edition and, good gravy, Future Connected. So, thank you guys for watching. Oh, man, I'm hyped. Super excited for the Definitive Edition. Gonna be all over this freaking game. So, until the next video, guys, it's your bro, JMO, signing out. Gosh, I'm so ready.